These are silicone molds that I use for making soap. I have a ton of these.
No, I do not have a problem.
It's a big problem.
I do not have a problem.
You have a problem.
Look.
I keep them in totes according to season, along with fragrance oils that I have up there, and colorants and flavor oils that I have over here, along with all of the other ingredients and packaging that I keep in totes in the garage. Since I don't have a large house, nor does said house have adequate storage, I have to get creative. And by creative, I mean I put stuff in totes. And IKEA storage containers, which works great. However, because I have to get creative with storage space, that lends to totes and storage drawers and bins being all over the place. There's some under my bed, there's some in my daughter's closet, the garage, and in here. It is next to impossible to remember where everything is, which is where Tote Scan comes in handy. And no, this is not a paid advertisement, sadly, but it is a really great app and it's free. Well, you have to buy the labels, but for less than $6, you can get 45 of these bigger ones or 48 of these smaller ones. So how does it work? I am not going to walk you through click here, click there sort of thing. There's plenty of other videos out there that do that, but I will tell you how I use it and what I use it for. First, you got to download the app and then you got to buy some labels. You can spend more money and have them pre-printed and shipped to you, but I like the cheaper option, which is to buy the downloadable PDF and just print them on regular paper. I tried printing them on sticker paper, but the stickers kept falling off of the plastic totes, so now I just print them on copy paper and I slap packaging tape over the top of it. I also like to put QR codes on all four sides of the tote and the top so that no matter which way I put it back, there's always going to be a QR code facing out. Or if there's a big stack, there's always going to be one on the top. And the good thing about getting the PDF version is you can print it as many times as you want. So to get 5 labels, you don't have to pay for it 5 times. You just print out 5 copies.
Duh.
Next thing you're going to want to do is grab all your junk. I'll be honest, this is the most tedious part because in order for this to be worth it, you have to inventory everything in here.
Every single one.
So to do that, you're going to open the app. You're going to click Scan Tote Label at the bottom. It's going to open your camera and you scan the QR code and then you click Add Item. Wait, I wasn't going to walk you through click by click. Oh, whatever. You start with a title and then you add whatever description you want. Color, quantity, amount, where you bought it, size, whatever you want. You don't have to add a picture, but in cases like this, it really does help to see what you have. Then you do this over and over and over. I'm not even gonna lie, depending on how much you have, this could take hours or even days.
3 days later, 1 week later, 3,000 years later.
It was a project getting all of my stuff organized and inventoried, but I promise you it is so worth it in the end. One of the greatest things about this is you can create locations for your totes, so you not only know what's in each tote, but you actually know where each tote is, whether that's in your garage, in your attic, in your basement, in a storage unit downtown, or your grandma's house, wherever. Now a word of caution.
Now a warning. Now a warning?
Just like any other organizing system, if you don't use it, it will not work. And by not use it, I mean not keeping up with it. If you take stuff out and use it and don't update the quantity, it's pointless. If you just throw random stuff in a tote and don't add it to the system, it's pointless. If you move stuff between totes and don't switch it in the app, it's pointless. I say that because I have a friend who waits till the last minute to make stuff for a craft show and then pulls all of the packaging out of the totes and makes all the stuff and just throws it back all willy-nilly and then has to spend hours reorganizing all of the totes.
It was me!
To be fair,
Don't say to be fair. Hate when people say to be fair. It sounds like to be fair.
To be fair.
Well, to be fair.
in my frenzy of making things, I was able to find exactly what I needed when I needed it. So that's a huge win. It just comes down to how organized do you want to be and how much discipline do you have to keep up with it. If you take stuff out and use it and don't update the quality, if you take stuff out and use it and don't update the oh my gosh. One of the greatest things about this is you can create locations for your totes. So not only, oh my gosh.